Okay, so I'm Mike, this is Maciek. We're from Vasco, this is the software house from Poland. And what we want to talk with you about today is Universe. This is the ecosystem of packages that actually allows us to build our applications quickly. And on top of this, we built a CMS tool, which we want to open source in the next month. And what we would like to hear from you is mostly the feedback of whether a system like this would be useful for you and how we could actually develop it further. So first we'll talk about why we actually decided to build something like this, then what actually the Universe is, then we'll show you a quick demo of a website that we built with the Universe, and in the end we'll tell you what is the plan for the future.
I like that future of the universe.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little bit philosophical question or astrological one. So why we built Universe? In our company, we have usually quite complex projects, and they are taking a lot of time to build, and they're taking a lot of time to support. I mean, we support projects for 2 or 3 years or longer. And with Meteor, it's really a great tool to build modern applications, especially if you're having some real-time communication in your application. But there are also some drawbacks that we find, which you have to address when you build the applications. And one of those is the code maintenance. If you don't plan your architecture well, the maintenance can be really hard. So you actually have to think about the architecture. When you think about it, it's not a problem. But it takes time. It's complex. Then the reusability of code is also sometimes an issue. You always have to think about the package, how you want to create it in order for it to be reusable. And it's usually a fight between doing a package that you can reuse and doing package that you can build quickly for the client. So we needed something that would actually enforce the reusability in our solutions. And you can do all of this, but again, if you want to do this right in Meteor, it increases the complexity of the application, so we wanted to actually make it simpler. And also we wanted to have a quick bootstrapping of projects. There are often things that you do repeatedly with every your project, so we can actually make it simpler. And what actually is the Universe? You can separate it into 2 main tools. First tool is a set of packages that are loosely coupled together. They can work together, but they can also work alone and just do some functionality for you. This is something like a backend logic that we can use. And on top of this, we have functionalities that actually use those packages. They're also modular, but they're built with a little bit different architecture, with a little bit more freedom for developing functionalities rather than this basic functionalities that should be always reusable. So we have the modular architecture in both those layers. The whole system is router agnostic, and right now we use React as a default tool for the front end, which also increases the modular architecture of the code. The other advantage of this solution is the big code base that we actually have, and part of this code base we want to also release as an open source. Part is already released, but the biggest part is still to be released. So that's all from me, and Maciek will tell a little bit more about the modules that we use and about how the Universe actually works.
Hi. I'll try to be really quick about it. Okay, so Universe doesn't have a core. We're trying to build our packages like really loosely coupled, so we can like mix them and what we want. But there are a few packages that are really essential to the whole ecosystem. One of them is Universe Collection. This is our way to put standard Meteor collection on steroids. We add helpers, we add new API that allow us, for example, to update document on the document itself. We don't have to perform Mongo queries. It plays well with other commit packages. You can use it even today if you want to. I don't know if you see it. You can find it on Atmosphere if you look for Universe. Also, nice thing is that it works with user collections, which was quite tricky to do, but we wrapped it up and it's working quite good. Also, very interesting thing is Universe modules. It's actually quite new. We released this in an alpha version this week. And what we bring ECMAScript 6 modules to the Meteor. We use we use the core team experiment branch, the Babel integration. We built on top of it System.js integration, which allow us to use new ECMAScript modules API, like import, export, and our whole files could be are completely separate components. We really like to know your feedback, so you can also find Universe modules on Atmosphere and test it. The next thing this isn't released yet is Universe CMS. Because doing content management stuff is really tedious, and nobody likes to do it, but everybody has to at some point. We try to try to make this as easy as possible. Our concept is to build this around entities that we can build out of basic building blocks, which are those basic components. You see a few examples over there, and you can build really quick, really nice things.
This is actually a good demo of also the packages that we have on the layer below. This is the implementation of those packages. So probably next month it will be possible to just play around with it.
Yeah, but also Universe, once released, will have a really big ecosystem of packages that we provide that will allow you to developers to build quite complete site based only on those components. We got a few examples over there. You show the demo, or
sure. So we can show the application that was really quickly created with the Universe. Maybe if you could enable this. And this is, it actually took a few hours to set up, to style, so it's nothing really fancy. But anyway, we have something like a set of blocks here, pretty standard ones. All those widgets that we can see here, all those parts of the website, they're completely reusable. This is this upper layer of the Universe. We have components like something like projects that you can join or leave, or actually the components like FAQ or editable parts of the website. This is actually just the beginning, and also a dashboard with activity to display everything that is happening on the website. There are also chats, messages, a lot of different other smaller components. But actually, right now, we didn't create yet the CMS in the version that we want to release. It will be released in the next month. But anyway, this is what you can expect in the future.
Our plans for the future, we're really waiting for the official React support. I don't know if there is some date that we can wait for. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we plan to refactor our existing packages, to improve them so they're really good at once they're made public, and we'll give Universe to every one of you. And after that, we'll still provide new components, so it will This will be like really living software
Mhm.
that I hope that you can also contribute to.
Yeah, and if you'd like to follow the progress, you can check the website. We have newsletter there, so we'll be just sending information about updates on the platform. You can also check us on the atmosphere, and we would really like to to hear your feedback. And if you have any questions, we can also answer them now.